Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from my normal Friday cleaning routines. I felt like I needed change. So today's video is going to be all about quarantine snacks. I know that a lot of us have picked up on the snacking lately. I am not excluded from that. I mean, look at these cheeks, right? So today's video is just going to be a video about snacks that I've made for my family this week. We had been purchasing cookies and things like that, but I really enjoy making things from scratch, and so that's what I'm going to do today. Just share with you a couple of the things that I made for my family. Hope you enjoy it. Maybe I'll give you a few ideas of something that you can do in your house with things that you have laying around that you never knew you could make into a snack. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let's get straight into it. The first snack that I'm going to make are Jello cups, and I wanted to layer the Jello in the cups and add some whipped cream to the top. I had been wanting to do this for a while now, but unfortunately I had been putting it off, and today was the day that I stopped procrastinating. So I simply followed the directions on the box. It was 1 cup of hot water to 1 package of Jello. The water is definitely very hot, so I wouldn't recommend this be done around children. I purchased these cups at the Dollar Tree. Of course, you can use anything that you have on hand at home. Even just a cup would work just fine. Each layer of Jello does require a little bit of time in the fridge before you are able to add your next layer. So this can be a time-consuming snack, but it is so worth it. My kids were so happy. This was one of my healthier snacks that I made this week, and these are going to be peanut butter oatmeal balls. I really like these and like to keep them on hand for snacking. Unfortunately, I don't make them often enough. So what I'm going to do is add peanut butter, oatmeal. I'm going to give that a good mix. After this, I am going to add some semi-sweet chocolate morsels just because I want to have a little bit of sweet with that salty. And I also add some chia seeds. I wanted to add the chia seeds because they have a little bit of a crunch, and I really enjoy that crunch. After everything was mixed together, I used my cookie scoop and scooped it onto wax paper. I then refrigerated it overnight, and they taste so delicious the next day. This snack was actually my husband's idea. We had 2 boxes of Cheerios that we didn't want to throw out, and the expiration date was coming up really soon. We decided to make marshmallow Cheerio treats, just like a Rice Krispie treat, but only using Cheerios. It's a really simple recipe, and they are actually really, really good. Once you melt your marshmallow and butter together, you simply pour it into a pan and mix the marshmallow into your cereal. Once everything is mixed well, you want to place it into some type of pan or glassware. I personally like to use wax paper to line my glassware just because I feel like it helps with cleanup. I do let my Cheerio bars sit in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours before I serve them. The next snack is something that I totally just made up one night. I was craving something sweet, but I didn't want ice cream and I didn't want cookies. I had tortillas in my fridge, and I figured I was going to test this snack out, and it was so good. So as you saw there, I cut up my tortillas and I fried them in a pan. You can totally put these into the oven also and air fry them, but I was kind of like in a moment where I just needed these as quickly as possible. Once you fry them, you can dip them into a mixture of sugar and cinnamon, and they taste so good. If you are familiar with what buñuelos are, they reminded me so much of the taste and flavor of a buñuelo. So definitely try these out. You'll be surprised at how good they really are. The last thing that I'm going to share with you is a drink that I have been enjoying during this quarantine, and it is a milk tea. It's so simple to make and yet so satisfying. What I do is I brew decaffeinated green tea with a stick of cinnamon. Once it's all brewed up, then I put some ice into a cup and pour my tea in, and all you need is coffee creamer. Just plain coffee creamer. Add that to your tea. Enjoy the view and give it a good mix. It is so good and refreshing. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I should have a cleaning routine up in the next couple of days. It's a collab with one of my good friends here on YouTube. Stay tuned for that, and I hope you have a great weekend.